Greetings, fellow detectives. Wizard Kitten 774 here, bringing you Nancy Drew game commentary, clues, and cookies. Today I am super excited because we are starting our walkthrough for the 11th mystery in the Nancy Drew series, Nancy Drew Curse of Blackmoor Manor. This is easily one of my top 5 favorite games. It takes place in England, and I absolutely adore British culture and everything about it. So I'm super excited to have a game in one of my favorite places in the world. And it's, besides just being in such a cool location, it has an amazing plot, wonderful characters, and some really cool just scare factor and vibe. And oh, I love this game, so I'm super excited. So let's just get started already. We'll start with a new game.
Welcome to my latest case, The Curse of
do
Blackmoor
Senior Detective,
Manor.
as always.
To start, choose Dear Ned, greetings from jolly old England. Although right now I'm not so sure about the jolly part. That's because I'm on my way to Blackmoor Manor, where the daughter of one of our neighbors is living. The daughter, whose name is Linda, recently married Hugh Penbellan, a British diplomat. Hugh travels a lot, so the only people at the manor with Linda are Hugh's aunt, Mrs. Drake, and Hugh's 12-year-old daughter, Jane. The thing is, ever since Linda moved into the manor, her health has gone downhill. She's practically bedridden, and no one seems to know why. Her mother is convinced something is terribly wrong and wants me to find out what. So here I am, about to be dropped off at a huge centuries-old mansion in the middle of a dark, foggy moor. I can't tell whether the butterflies in my stomach are because I'm excited or just a tad creeped out. Talk to you soon. I hope. Nancy.
Night, miss. Good luck.
It's so creepy. I love it.
Nancy. Who's there? Hello?
Oh my god, let me in! Let me in! What the?
There's something out there!
Where, child?
Over there! I mean, something was out there.
Come in. I'm Mrs. Drake. I take it you are Nancy Drew?
Yes, and I really did see something, Mrs. Drake. I heard something, too.
Oh, people are always seeing and hearing things on the moor at night, especially you Americans.
Hey.
Why don't you just go on up to your room? It's the one with the moon on the door.
I'd like to see Linda, if I could.
I'm afraid Linda is, not quite ready to meet with you just now. But please, come see me after you've unpacked. I'll be in the conservatory.
All right, thank you.
Well, that was a creepy start. What on earth has bright red glowing eyes, growls, and can say our name? Oh, I love this game. So this is our room while we're here. That bed is awesome. I want this bed. With like this cool sun medallion and the curtains. Oh my gosh, so cool. And the decorations? Like, what is this? This is just something that people have in their house? What do we got over here? Oh, it's one of the... I can't remember what these are called, but it's like perpetual motion. The energy is conserved. So it just keeps going back and forth. So cool. What else do we got? A puzzle box? Interesting. Change the color. Change the... how much of the circle is visible. Interesting. We'll have to mess with that more later. We got a book up here, it looks like.
John Penbellan.
Granny and the Water Fairy by John Penbellan, 1937. Wow, old school book. In a faraway place beside a pond since gone dry, there lived a frog named Granny. Granny was content to live by himself and never ventured into the pond, for back then it was a fearsome place full of crocodiles that lurked beneath the surface, just waiting for a tasty little morsel like Granny to swim by. But one day a beautiful princess appeared on the other side of the pond. Like Granny, she was by herself, for she had been unfairly banished from her father's kingdom. Sometimes at night Granny could hear her singing sad songs and talking to herself out of loneliness. He longed to swim across the pond so they could keep each other company, but he knew the crocodiles would eat him if he tried. So he sat on the shore, croaking mournfully in the moonlight, all alone. Then one day a kind-hearted water fairy appeared in the mist above the swamp that surrounded the pond, and told Granny that she would help him cross the pond so that he and the princess could be together. "How?" Granny asked. "I cannot swim across, for the crocodiles are fast and fierce, and have eaten more friends and relatives than I dare to count." Oh, interesting. Random little piece of paper in the book. I would suggest writing down these symbols and what each of them stands for. "You will not have to swim," the water fairy replied, "for I shall make a path for you. And don't forget, crocodiles tend to hide in the middle of the pond and near trees, and they hate boats." With that, a lily pad suddenly appeared in the pond in front of Granny. Although he was still afraid, he summoned his courage and hopped onto it. Then another lily pad appeared, and after that another, then another. Granny leapt from one to the next, his tiny heart pounding in his chest. Until at long last he leapt from the last lily pad onto the dock where the princess sat. She was delighted to see the little frog, and when she realized that Granny had made the perilous journey across the pond just to be with her, she smiled for the first time since her banishment. So grateful was she for Granny's company that she gave the water fairy a gift, a bright red key, which the water fairy soon put to use. And all three lived happily ever after. Well, that's kind of a cryptic ending. She gave her a key? Huh? That's weird. Interesting. What else do we got? An epic fireplace. Like, geez, that's a big fireplace. Lude sine gaudio ludi non sunt. I do not speak Latin, but I'm going to assume that that's something in Latin. And, oh, north, east, south. This looks like the colors on the box we were just looking at. Might have to experiment with that a little bit. Here's Nancy's suitcase. You can see this shirt she had in Danger on Deception Island. And I think, all these clothes she's had for a while. They're pretty much just your travel clothes. Let's see, we've got...
Wonder what goes there.
Wonder what goes here.
Something fits in here, but what?
Those are cool pillows. Cool little window seat. That'd be so nice for reading. What else do we got? So, we've got some star charts, I believe. Aquinoctum Vernum. Gemini, some constellations. Solstitium? Like solstice, maybe? Pegasus, Lynx. Oh, hey, the Lynx was in the box. We just saw that on the box, on the chair. Aquinoctum autumnalis? However you say that. Again, do not speak Latin. Leo! I'm a Leo. Bruma. That one I can say. I can say Bruma. What else?
A tripod. For a camera, maybe?
I suppose it could be. I love that poster. This is one of the games where Nancy can set a specific time, which I love. This needs to be in more games. Most of the recent games do not have this, and I love being able to set the time. What do we got? Can we call... Oh, Hugh is Linda's husband. Linda's the woman...
I'm sorry, I cannot take your call right now. Either leave me a message at the embassy or call me back later. Thank you.
Linda's the woman that we're here to kind of check up on. And there's a cook? Well, we'll have to do that when we get hungry. Okay, so looking at that box, we have red is north, east, south, and west. So you should basically write down like the color and the pattern for each of the cardinal directions. And then if you look on the box here, we have a few different animals. There's a lion, there's a dragon, there's a lynx, there's a rabbit, and fish. So, which is, I believe, Pisces. So then you can go over to the star charts here and see where each of those correspond in the directions. So none of them are there. So the lynx would be north. And the, let's see, what else? Oh, wait. Here we go. So the lynx is in the middle. The dragon is north. Leo is to the east. The rabbit is to the south. And the Pisces is to the west. So we want to look at this one because this has all the 5 animals that are on the box. So you write down where each of them are and then go over to the box and just basically try to match it up. So like if we do the lion first, we know that the lion has to be red and its pattern, that changes the color. So we want it to be red and its pattern is where not filled in is, I believe, like this, where you only see the red part. And then I'm just going to double check that. Oh no, wait, maybe it's the other way around. Yeah, it's probably the other way around. Because we want it to look like the picture. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, we want to say red. We want like that. Okay. And then let's do the lynx. So that one is in the center. Actually, let's save that for last. The dragon is just all the way filled in red. So no moon. And then let's rotate to the Pisces, which is blue. And we want it filled in this way. And then we need the rabbit, which is green, lupus, and this part just stays green. And then we need the lynx, which would be the middle color, which is what? Does it not? Oh, it's probably completely filled in, I bet. Oops, that's the dragon. Because we can't see any color in that diagram. So if it's totally filled in.
Wonder what this is.
Oh, we did it. Looks like an eyepiece for a telescope. So we'll take that. And you know, this lens looks like it might fit right here. What do we think? Aha! Okay, so these are all like star signs, like astrological signs, and basically we just need to put them in order. And I believe we can find the order by going to the web and searching. Yeah, yep, so then this gives us the zodiac symbols in order. So if we were to read that article, which I already have, we would know Aries is first, and then Taurus, which is this one, and then Gemini, and then Cancer, Leo, Virgo, this one, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, it's like a funky Z looking thing, that one, And then Aquarius. Where's the Aquarius? There we go. And then Pisces. Ooh. I found a moon. Looks like a moon, at least. That's what I'm going to guess it is. Alright, so that is enough exploring in our cool room here. We have some other parts of Blackmoor Manor to explore in our next episode. I will see you then, fellow detectives. Thanks for watching.